Greetings, programs, and welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, where today we're going to take a look at Siege Deluxe Class Skytread. Yeah, we're actually going to take a look at the other Duocon already. Unlike the last time with the names that I could not keep straight, this guy did not get remade into two separate characters. So this is sold as a deluxe class. You get both figures, same package, only one robot mode. So a little bit simpler to deal with here. And for anyone who doesn't know, Skytread was not originally called Skytread. In the Generation 1 toy, when he first came out, he was actually known as FlyWheels. And depending on what day you ask me, I actually prefer the name FlyWheels to Skytread. But either way, you know, really cool figure. And actually, this isn't the figure where he got his name changed. He actually has name changed back in Titan's Return, where they released him as just this little tiny, you know, Titan Master, as they called it, or, you know, Headmaster to anyone else, and a tank. Then, so you could, really quick, just to show this thing off, you can have him in a little seated position. Take the little holes right there, they'll actually peg in there. And he can drive his little tank, and, you know, the barrels aim. Or, if I can pop him out here, you can flip it over, fold these two parts down if they don't pop off entirely. Flip this out, straighten the little guy out, and put him on his back. He'll actually kind of fit down in there, and you get sort of a little jet mode. So that's actually kind of cool. And then there was also, like, you could just flip this little peg out, and now it's a gun. So if you want, you can actually have Skytread wielding Skytread. But, you know, anyway, let's just go ahead and get this guy out of the way. And come back to the main show. So yeah, this was actually my first Siege figure, and man, this got me hooked on Siege from the start. As you can see, you know, pretty simple, basic paint, but a little more than you probably would get normally, you know, actually bothering to pick out those little intake vents and, you know, the fronts of all the fins and wings. Lots of little molded detail everywhere. Little not as good from the side or underneath, but it's whatever. It still looks pretty cool. And the tank is weird. I actually really like how it looks. It's just this center barrel doesn't go down all the way, and it's actually on a shorter than normal post there. So it actually can take some doing to get this thing to go on and stay on. And of course, you know, if you don't want this gun here, you can pop it off and put it on the other side here, or, you know, put it under here on the plane and, you know, actually let the plane have a gun. You know, a lot of stuff you can do. So to transform this guy, I'm actually going to start with the tank here. And if the gun hasn't already fallen off on its own, go ahead and take it off. Really simple, just going to pop these two panels back here open. Rotate this up, and as you can see, it's got two slots right there that go over these two pegs. Just straighten this all out, pull this apart, fold out the feet, then close these back up, and you're done. You've got a pair of legs. So, for the jet, a tiny bit more involved, though not much. You're going to come down here, unpeg these from... unpeg the arms from right here. Then when they stop fighting me, rotate them out, And really quick, we'll go ahead and just pull out the fist and, rotate the arm actually the right way. Same thing on the other side, just pull the arm out, pull out the fist. There's these two little tiny pieces right here that are actually pegged into the underside of the wing. You'll just want to grab them and flip them forward. Oh, before you do flip them all the way forward, you're also going to grab this bit right here and flip that up. And then these actually tab into the side of it. Then you'll just come up here, grab the whole front of the plane, fold it forward, just keep folding forward until you get the head exposed. Then if you want, you can angle these wings back a little bit. Then right in there, go ahead and plug in the legs. And there you go. You have Skytread / FlyWheels in his robot mode. And I really like this guy. He's just so much molded detail all over him. He's got kind of this, it's actually very slightly green metal flake, like all over him. Excellent head sculpt up here. Decepticon logo right there on his chest. Little kibbly in the back, but overall not bad, and easily some of the best feet I've ever seen. This guy can stand through almost anything. So, posability is a little limited because of the wings mostly. Head is on a ball joint, so it wiggles around, full 360, excuse me, all that kind of stuff. Arms go quite a ways up, actually. Full 360 if you fold the wing out of the way. Over 90 degrees at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist unless you count the folding the hand into the forearm. Nothing at the waist, just because everything kind of locks in and this gets in the way mostly. But leg can go all the way forward. If you get it around the tail fin, just shy of all the way back. Way more than the full splits. Thigh rotation. About 90 degrees at the knee. And then an ankle tilt. And I think this was the part that got me the most excited with Siege, was when I got a deluxe class figure that had an ankle tilt. So, and as you can see, all over him, he's got, the Siege ports and stuff, so you can just plug guns and armor or whatever just all over him. So, we'll go ahead. You can take the two guns, and you can either give them to him separately, or the cool way to do it is there's a port in the back of the long gun that actually fits over the shorter gun, and there's even a little notch to help keep them straight, and you can have this stupidly long, sort of sniper rifle looking thing. And that's just really cool if you ask me. So you can go ahead, get him armed up. If you spend a little time even, you can get him to pose with it pretty well. So, yeah, overall, this guy is way better than any deluxe had any right to be, especially one that's as gimmicky as having, a two-part alt mode that has to come together to actually make the robot. So, really fast, just for scale, here he is with Siege Soundwave. Get things shot a little better here. Actually get things focused on. And here he is with Overlord. But yeah, overall, easily one of the best deluxe figures I've seen, and an absolutely great way to get me hooked on Siege, apparently. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.